Good evening, everyone. It is once again Ted the Speed Learner, and this is yet another edition of my For My Students video series. And I know a lot of you have been wondering why I haven't uploaded a whole lot of videos in the last 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, and I want to explain that to you. And I'm going to be telling you some other things as well, but I just wanted to explain this one to you in particular. Shortly after I did my videos, when I took that trip to Dallas City and to Carthage and to Galesburg, and you saw those looking for Lincoln signs, we had a heat wave come in. And it was hot. I am not kidding you, it was hot. It was hotter than a firecracker out here. That's how hot it was, okay? And what happened was that, yes, I do have an air conditioner and it does run at night. But I don't make my room icy cold. I just make it comfortable enough for me. And when you're doing that, well, you didn't exactly want to see how I looked in that situation. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't the greatest either. And the reason I don't run a lot of air conditioning, even in those times, is because, well, you know, that power bill does come in, and I don't want I don't want a massive hike in my power bill, so I run it to be comfortable, but not enough to be on the camera. So that's why I didn't do that. But that's number one. Number two is that I am writing another Kindle book entitled "Is This What Jesus Did?" And if you think about the title a little bit, you'll understand or you'll comprehend why I'm writing this. And it's something for you guys to look forward to. If you have not yet read The Artificial Frontal Lobe, please do so. And if you need a hyperlink to that, let me know and I'll get one to you. But the third reason why I haven't uploaded videos lately is because of the events that were coming up. The Relay for Life. And then of course, up in this week, okay, this particular week, there's going to be the Razzle Dazzle Good Time Parade, which I'm going to videotape, and then the Labor Day Parade is going to come up. And I needed to buy some extra equipment to help me videotape those events so I didn't run out of video. Well, I found this on a clearance. It's one of the best things I've ever had, and I'll tell you about this. You actually can plug it in here and you can charge it up, and then you plug this into now this would be plugged into my digital camera, which you're watching me on right now, and this really works. I'm not kidding you. This really, really works, and it was dirt cheap, and I went ahead and bought it. What they're actually doing is they're upgrading these, and this was the old model, and they wanted to get rid of the old model so they could bring the new one, which is supposed to be more powerful. Well, okay, I don't need that much power, so I got this, and it works just fine. Okay, so that was the third reason why I just haven't been making a lot of videos. Now, to go back to the relay, which kind of leads into the fourth reason, I went out to the Relay for Life. It was 6 o'clock at night. Hot, I cannot tell you. It was hot enough to fry an egg on the sidewalk. That is how hot it was. And I was out there videotaping for 45 minutes. Think about that. Now, thankfully, I was just videotaping. Oh my gosh, I felt so sorry for the people that were walking in the video. I was like, how are you managing to pull this one off? But anyway, it was hot, and there you go. But the thing is that later on that night, when the sun finally went down and it got a lot cooler, and it did. Oh boy, it was so nice after the sun went down. But the winds picked up. And they have this inflatable jumbotron. And when the winds picked up, I'm like, okay, this thing is going to blow right at my camera. And when it does, it's going to knock my camera over. It's going to break it. And I'm like, oh, God, that's the last thing I need. So there you go. But I want to show you this. I bought this at the Relay. Check that out. Yeah. It was dirt cheap, so I went ahead and bought it. You know, it's a nice way to make a donation to the Relay for Life, and, well, there you go. But those are the main reasons why I haven't uploaded some videos lately, and I just wanted to share that with you. So, anything else going on? Well, like I said, I am going to videotape the Razzle Dazzle Good Time Parade. That is going to happen on Saturday, so that'll be something for you guys to look forward to. I will be doing some more videos. I will be reviewing some more music. I will be doing some more memory videos. What about the medical terminology? I am working on that as well. So don't think I'm not working on that as well, because I am. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to let you know what was going on around here. I do have 2 more books on the way. I've ordered them, and I will be covering some of the contents of those books here on YouTube, so you guys can see that as well. But these are some of the things that have been going on here, and I wanted to let you know about all that. Of course, then again, I had to prepare notes for the video response wars and some other stuff. As you can see here, I'm working on an article right now that's in the Reader's Digest, and I'm making notes about that. It's going to become a memory video, and I will go ahead and present that when it's completely done. So you can see I've been working on some projects, several projects. What about the parametric functions and the Bezier curve? Well, as soon as I have some real time to sit down and do all that stuff, I will get that taken care of. I also have plans to fix my web page. You know, the web page with all those Italian lessons on that, I will be getting that fixed soon. So hang in there, folks. It's all coming. It's just I'm doing several things at once, and, well, it can get overwhelming. Whew. Anyway, I want to thank you guys very much for watching all my presentations. I am so sorry that I had to do all that narration on the Relay for Life videos. And that's because of YouTube's rules when it comes to music. The thing is, I'm not the one putting that music on those videos. If you look on the video itself, you see a giant boombox. That's where the music's coming from. It's not me doing it. They do that. Okay? So, there you go. But I did have a good time at the Relay for Life. I will have a good time at the Decatur celebration as I videotape the Razzle Dazzle Good Time Parade. So, anyway. Not much really to say at this point. There will be some more educational videos coming on eventually. I will also, and watch for this, I will be doing some more closed captioning on videos. Not necessarily for videos like this, because they're not all that important, but the educational ones, there will definitely be some closed captioning on them. Now, as for the trip to Dallas City, okay, you saw that trip. When I arrived in Galesburg, I had notified people a day earlier that I was going to go to Galesburg. And nobody showed up to greet me. Okay, great. Then, as if that wasn't enough, we went to Dallas City, and it was warm, it was dry, it was wonderful. I knew there was going to be storms coming in later in the day, but it was great when we got there. And they had not one but 2 trains that came through there about the time when I was going to videotape. That's why it took me so long to get that done. But here's the thing. If you look at the Looking for Lincoln sign, you see it's surrounded by a white picket fence. Right next to that fence, if you look on the left-hand side, you'll see a tree full of mud daubers. They had a nest nearby. And they did not like my presence there, and that's why I had to suddenly move back on the camera, because they were not very nice. Fortunately, I did not get stung, but there you go. I was doing my best not to get stung, and I succeeded, but it was pretty rough. Anyway, when I went to Carthage, okay, which was the last part of my trip, as you will see when we went to the Carthage courthouse and also to that whatever building they have out there, you'll see that the skies are getting a little dark. That's because rain was coming in. And that rain followed us all the way back to Jacksonville and eventually all the way back to Decatur. Alright? Now, in the video, you watch a path that I took. Okay? And it leads you to the town of Fandon, Illinois, which is a town with a church and about, oh, I don't know, 10 or 12 houses. Blinking, you will probably miss it. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys how to travel there. And that's why I made that part of the video. I said, look, if you start here, you're going to travel here, and you can get off here, so on and so forth. And I wanted you to be able to see that town. There's really nothing in that town particularly, but I think the church would be pretty interesting for you guys to take a look at. And so that's why I did it. Now, granted, I was not the one holding the camera. I had a cohort in crime holding the camera, but you get the general idea. So that's why I did that, and it was just something fun to look at. When we got to Jacksonville, the sun started peeking out. We had some good times in Jacksonville, and then as we traveled back to Springfield and eventually back to Decatur, the storm started rolling in again, and boy, we got chased the entire time going home. There you go. So, that's what's been going on, people. I wanted to let you know all about this. Like I said, there'll be some videos. I'll be doing some closed captioning. You can see that. You go, oh, okay, he closed captioned this, he closed captioned that. I will be fixing my website and so on and so forth. I know, I just love to talk. I just love to talk people's, ear off. I just talk to people like, oh man, isn't he going to go away? But anyway, I just thought I'd let you know about all of this. Hopefully you found this video very, very informative. So, alright. That's it for now. I hope you enjoy my footage of the Razzle Dazzle Good Time Parade. Also, the footage from the Labor Day Parade. I'll be getting a chance to do both of those. So, thank you very much for watching me. I hope you guys have a great week. I will tell you more in a future video, so I would love for you to just stay tuned.